Here's your daily dose of fitness, food, and fun. Anjelica's Daily Surprise starts now.
Don't move. Don't move.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's fine. I'll give you whatever you want. Just 1 second.
There you go. Yeah. Done. So not bad. Not bad.
I do feel that felt. Hello there, and welcome to my apartment. Now, on Anjelica's Daily Surprise, you know we like to laugh and have a good time, and we're always learning new things. But today we're going to take a little bit more of a serious note. The world is, let's face it, kind of an unpredictable and violent place, and it's important to be able to equip yourself physically and mentally to be able to defend yourself at any given point. Now, the list of scenarios goes on, but today I'm very, very lucky to have these two very special gentlemen here in the apartment. We have Ilan and Aaron. I'm going to let them introduce themselves because we've been talking. They do so much. They do a very incredibly important work, and they're going to teach me some defenses against weapons today, which is something that I have not done. I'm very afraid of knives and guns. And the only thing I've ever really wielded was a butter knife to spread butter on my toast. So this is all very new for me, and I'm going to let them take it away here. Welcome.
Welcome. Thank you. I'm Aaron Hadida. I'm the National Director of Herut Canada. I work within several communities. For the most part, the Jewish community at the moment. I perform high-risk, high-profile security, and I've got my partner who is, in my humble opinion, one of the best in Canada in teaching it. He owns Canadian Commando Krav Maga, and he trains all of our personnel around the world. He sets up our classes with me everywhere, and his system is the only system that we use. So that's my partner, Ilan Rosenberg of Commando Krav Maga.
Amazing.
So basically what I do is I teach what we call street survival. It's quite different than typical martial arts. Most martial arts today is created, it's a sports oriented. It's a lot of honor, respect. You're learning some different techniques. They have different styles. Some are stand-up, some are ground, and you do have some that deal with weapons. Mm-hmm. But our system is basically, it has to do with everything to do with the street. On the street, there's no rules. There's no honor. There's no fairness. And anything can happen on the street. So when you are dealing with street, the thought process is quite different. In a ring, yes, you have some fear and adrenaline, but it's not the same when you're on the street, when your life is in danger. So we have to think about those scenarios. And there's a lot of things that we need to do in order to be prepared to defend ourselves. And of course, we talked somewhat about this. I know that you do quite a bit of fitness, which is very important, because at the end of the day, you can be 100% in shape, but when you have a violent situation, when you're scared to death, your skill, your power, your technique will drop to 30%. And that's not good enough to defend yourself. So when we train, we got to get ours up to 200%. We got to be double what the normal people are, because that's what it's going to take to defend ourselves. And I know you were talking about knives, I think, right?
Yeah,
and you're terrified of knives.
All of it, all weapons.
So believe it or not, knives, for me, and especially my opinion, can actually be, I'm actually more afraid of a knife than I am a gun. Why is a knife more dangerous than a gun? Well, let's think about it. Imagine I'm standing here with a gun. Now, what I want you to do, when I say two, just do this. Step this way, okay?
This way?
Yep.
Okay.
So, 1, 2, bang. Did the bullet hit you?
No.
Can it come back and hit you?
No.
Okay, stand there again. Same scenario. Here comes the knife. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you're right. Yes.
So the knife is multi-directional. It can come back and get you. Unlike a gun, it won't run out of bullets. Unlike a gun, it won't jam unless it's jamming in you. So there's a lot of things that can make a knife more dangerous. A lot of people don't respect a knife, and it's a mistake. So
Yeah.
I'm going to break it down into a few things, and then
Okay.
Aaron's going to do it on you.
Okay.
So first of all, we have to pay attention. The knife is on the throat.
Yeah.
Okay? And I'll try and keep the mic so it's not interfering. So we have two techniques. One is called the thumb peel, or it really depends on what's easier for you. I prefer the thumb peel.
Okay.
The first thing is I'm putting my hands up.
All right.
And I'm cooperating. Now, if you look at this hand's a little higher, or this hand's a little higher, depending on where his head is.
Okay.
Because I do like a magician. It's misdirection. Yeah, man, whatever you want. But this hand, he can't see. So the first thing I'm going to do is, because I don't want this, obviously if I go this way, I'm slicing my
Slice.
throat. So you see the space between his wrist and his arm?
Yes.
That's the first thing I'm going to do.
Ah.
And as I'm doing that, I'm trapping his head. Now I have one hand, two hands. This is my third hand. I have three hands against his arm. His arm is not stronger than three hands. He can pull all day long, and I expect him to pull.
And I am pulling.
And he will pull. But at the same time, depending on how strong they are, let's say he's really holding the knife super tight, and I can't pull. Look,
Yeah.
I can barely. So we're gonna do, still we pull, but at the same time, I'm lifting my shoulder. And do you see the space now?
Yeah.
It's away from my throat.
Okay.
And no matter how strong he holds me, he cannot beat my shoulder. And the knife is safe,
Okay.
okay? And at the same time, you see I'm preparing to escape,
Yeah.
okay? So let's just get that first part.
Yeah.
So you're going to see now, you notice his head's on this side?
Yes.
So this hand will come up where he can see it.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one, just center
Oh
right
yeah,
by
because he's
the
right
hand.
here. Okay.
Right, so you don't touch him yet.
Okay.
Because then he's going to cut. Remember, the second you move, he's slicing your throat.
Right.
So this has to be very...
It's weird because I can't see where anything
It's okay,
is.
you don't.
It's
You
weird.
feel it.
Yeah.
You'll feel it. So here's what you're going to do, okay? You're going to talk. You're going to always agree with what he wants.
Okay.
Be compliant.
Because you don't want to say, don't kill me, don't hurt me, none of that stuff, because do we want that thought in his head? No.
No.
We want him to believe he's getting what he wants because that's going to relax him. So first thing is, what I want you to do is you're going to get your thumb in here, and this thumb is flat on the knife this way, so you don't
Oh.
cut yourself.
Okay.
Now, as you pull the knife towards me, you're going to tilt it this way.
Okay.
So basically, you're doing this.
like
Wham.
a twist?
Yes.
Okay.
And at the same time as you do that, when you feel his arm, tuck your head. You see this? Now you're
Okay.
squeezing.
Okay.
So you have 3 points, and you're holding strong.
All right.
So
That's a lot of things.
it's not. It's very quick.
Huh?
Yep. That's it.
Because that kind of locks it, right?
That's right.
Now you have control of the knife temporarily.
Right.
You can't stay there all day because, look, in reality, here's what's going to happen. He feels he's threatened. So when you grab that knife and pull it, he's probably going to try and pull it.
Yes.
But eventually, if he's smart and he sees he can't get the knife back, he can always switch hands and take it with his other hand.
Right.
So do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So put it back, Aaron, to where it was. So that's why we have to move after. But right now, just get that part. And as you get that part, look at my legs. Two things. You're going to add the shoulder shrug just to make sure in case he's strong.
Okay.
But at the same time, you're going to prep your leg to do this.
Okay.
Okay?
So the things that I'm trying to get are
Yeah, just
there,
pull.
there,
Yeah, pull.
and then pull.
Trap. Now, hold this tight.
Okay.
Now, see that leg step? You will want to step there. Now, his reaction, most likely, he's going to try and pull because he wants a knife back. So you follow him and take this leg, step behind his leg. Go behind him, keep going, keep going, keep going.
going.
And now just lift his arm up as much as you can. And the more you can, the more you lift it, see how his wrist is starting to open?
Yeah.
So once it opens, and of course, careful how you take the knife, you want to take the knife like that on the flat side.
Oh.
Alternatively, I don't suggest this, but if you really feel that you're in danger, once I get to this position, if I feel that I got no choice, I got to finish this guy, I'll use my body and I'll drive the knife in him.
Whoa.
So, you know, it's a home invasion maybe. You have
Yeah.
a child, you have something, you're not going to take the risk.
No.
Because if he's in your house, he still might come at you anyways.
Right.
So you have to really think of the situation. right?
Right.
Obviously, the first thing is we don't want to have to kill anyone.
There's just so many variables
right.
as to what
So
could
it really
happen.
depends on the situation. So you go in, nice and
Okay,
easy.
there.
Right. And so
There.
just make sure that's it, nice and tight. So
It's interesting because you got to go this way, but you also got to
right,
move
that's
that
right, that's
way.
perfect.
So there's
What you
like
did there is
opposition
perfect.
within the body.
That's the first position.
Okay.
Okay. Now, whether he pulls or not doesn't matter. You're going to step behind him with this leg and lift, get tight
In
to
the
him.
butt.
So
You can
always.
stab me if you want from there.
So what you want to do is close the gap. Get in as tight, because the tighter you are, the more you have control here. Now start lifting his arm up. Higher, higher.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Keep lifting. And now, when you feel it, take the knife out.
No.
This way. See how this is? So I don't know if you can see this, guys, but look at how his wrist is already opening from the pressure.
Wouldn't I just go there?
It's up to you. Again, this hand has more control. Right
Okay.
now you have good control, so I would use this hand, and all you do is just take it out.
That?
That's it.
Okay.
You look at the space, you see where the space is? So think about it. I don't want to go where he has. See this? This is going against, it's going against the grain. I'm going right there. It doesn't
Okay.
matter. I'm going to the space that's open that you've created. Again, now, if you see it's not and he's still strong, that means you haven't lifted enough. So all you got to do is just lift it more. You see the knife? It's actually
Yeah.
coming up by himself.
Okay.
So get tighter. Always
Okay.
be tight. That's it. And
Okay.
take the knife. That's it. And then immediately push him and back away.
Yeah.
And tell him to stay back.
Stay back.
Right. Okay, so try it again.
All right. This.
Hands up.
I'll give you your money. I swear. I just got to get it in my pocket. Okay.
Right. One. Nice.
Boom.
That's awesome. You did really good. Good job.
There it is.
That was really good.
That was perfect.
Yeah. I didn't expect you to get it that fast. That was good.
I wasn't expecting that either, honestly.
great.
I don't know what happened.
But this
Something
is
kicked in.
what I mean. It seems complicated,
Yeah.
but it's not.
It's simple.
You just picked it up after trying it 3-4 times.
I really do. You need to know those things where it's like that, and then that, you know, and it's coordination
Yeah.
that needs to be kind of embedded in you physically.
It's repetition. It's repetition. If you kept going over it over and over again, it's second nature. You'd know right away as soon as you flip the knife and you have it over here, your head goes there, and then you're stepping around him and you're lifting his arm up.
Okay.
You just know, because your body, it's muscle memory. If you do it, if you have to think about it, what do I do? What's my next step?
Too late.
Oh yeah.
It's
no.
done. You're not
Especially
doing
when
it
you're
enough.
like,
But I want to show you, again, he was talking about repetition. So I want you this time, Aaron, go behind. But this time, change hands. And this is why you have to practice left and right. So you know it, but let's see how well
yes.
you... Right.
So he's a left-handed knife person.
Possibly.
Okay. Okay.
So this is why you have to rehearse.
Wow. Yes. Yes. Yes.
So
yes.
other
yes.
hand up, so you're hiding,
Okay.
right?
Let me just. Oh my gosh, I have to process this for a second.
Yeah, pull that way, shoulder up.
This.
Yeah, get your legs. Yeah,
There.
and then up as much as you can.
Boom,
Keep
boom.
lifting. You see how his fingers haven't opened yet?
Yeah.
Keep lifting. That's it. You see how his fingers opening? Because you're, and you see how he's bending over?
Yes.
Now you know you're creating pain. So
Okay.
right now, you see this? He doesn't feel anything. But the second I do this, he's
Yeah.
bending over. So you'll know.
I just met him, so I didn't want
yeah,
to.
yeah, that's fine.
I don't want to break my shoulder yet.
That's why we go slow.
That's the second show.
Yeah.
My shoulder gets broken on the second one.
But, you know, and of course, on the day
Stay
you...
tuned for that one, guys.
Yeah,
That's
right.
going to be good.
But
on our
on the-
next episode.
But
Shoulder break.
yeah, but on the day, you're going to crank it as high as you can.
Yes.
Can we do it one more time and you
Sure.
surprise me?
Sure.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's do a scenario. Let's have you sit on your couch. Aaron, hide behind there, please.
Yeah.
Go get her.
Don't move. Don't move.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's fine. I'll give you whatever you want. Just one second.
There you go. Yeah.
Done.
So not bad. Not bad.
I do feel that felt okay.
Yeah. So, you know, there's small things,
Yeah.
you know, but basically you have the right idea. You know, there's a couple of small little pieces that you definitely have to incorporate. Of course, that comes with practice. You know, one of the main things is we know about pulling the knife. So again, we have to always incorporate, and we always have to think of the what-if scenarios, because nobody attacks you the same way.
No.
So we always, what happens if he does this? So again, this is why I told you why we have to shrug the shoulder. Maybe Aaron's holding it really tight, and I'm trying to move, and I'm not really being able to move him, and I'm strong. So I cannot always rely just on this technique. That's why I say do this too.
Right.
With the shoulder. Even if I can't pull him, I have enough space where he's not cutting my throat, and I still have him trapped. So again, we do all three, and not just that. As I pull, I'm not pulling straight across. I'm pulling slightly in a 45, and my thumb is turning the knife this direction, which creates a leverage on him already. So I'm doing three things at the same time: pulling, shrugging, and stepping. That's the first thing you want to do.
Yeah.
Right? And then again, most people will pull back. So whether he does or not, but if he pulls, it's great because he's helping me get behind him. Then I can just lift and take the knife up, get rid of him, tell him to stay back. So it's just small little things that make a difference.
Yes.
But generally, you got the foundation. You picked it up very quick.
Thank you so
Which is
much
great.
for sharing this information with me today and showing me the foundation of this particular knife attack. I appreciate all the work that you do in every facet of Krav Maga, and I know you've written a book. I've done a little bit of research on you.
I did.
It's just been such an honor to have you both in today. So
It's been our pleasure.
Yeah,
thank
absolutely.
you so much. Thank you for everything.
Absolutely.
That's been Anjelica's Daily Surprise. See you next time.